Have you ever wondered why so many YouTube videos these days feel the same? Well, I put my whole YouTube channel on the line in a unique test to find out, and the results were frankly astonishing. Now, part of this test involves Mr. Beast, and actually me speaking with Mr. Beast's advisor, which is a man called Paddy Galloway, who some say is responsible for the billions of views that Mr. Beast get, and we're going to get into that in this video. So what was the unique test that I was able to do? Well, I saw on YouTube this video come up, this thumbnail from a sim racer in my niche called Rory Alexander. Now, this video involves a game called Gran Turismo and driving essentially a specific car at a specific track using the PSVR 2 headset. So a few hours after that video is released, I released this video. And although you might not believe me right now, I can assure you that this video is not a copy of Rory Alexander's thumbnail or video. That might be a bit of a contradiction, but trust me, I'm going to explain why. Now, there are so many similarities you could pick out between these two thumbnails and videos, and the car is the same in both ones. You have the same arrow, you've got the same stupid sort of shocked face that for some reason does really well on YouTube. It is also on the same track. But like I said, this is not a copy. But what do you think the reaction was when I uploaded this video? Well, I told you I put my channel on the line because the reaction was almost unanimous that I had copied Rory Alexander's video and thumbnail. And that's based on two very simple factors. The first one is that the video came out after Rory Alexander's video, and the second thing is that there are similarities between the video and the thumbnails. So, copying. Why is it not copying? Well, this is a super interesting thing, and I think this is the reason why you see so many videos that looked very similar. And this is actually where Mr. Beast comes into play, because both Rory and myself consult with Paddy Galloway. Paddy Galloway is a consultant for both of our channels, so he helps us grow our channels, all the good YouTube stuff behind the scenes, why we should be using shock faces or certain colours or whatnot, all of that stuff. Paddy Galloway is basically the best person in the world, and he has a very clear view on ethically copying. And you see this in music, for example, with sampling. You see it in movies with homages. You see it in video games with Easter eggs. And by goodness me, you see it on YouTube with what seem to be similar videos. So here's the twist. I haven't given you all the information so far, because even though it looks as though my video was released after Rory Alexander's, actually I was just reposting a video that I made over a year ago. So the thumbnail is exactly the same, the video is basically the same, I cut out an introduction. And so that completely flips, it's all gone Inception now. It completely flips over the entire assessment. So everyone who was saying that my video was a copy of Rory Alexander's because it came afterwards and there were lots of similarities is essentially saying that Rory Alexander's video was copying mine because my video actually came earlier. Now there's a bit of a nuance there because I'd reposted it so soon after, and we're going to get into that now because there's some massive questions here for the future of YouTube. So Paddy Galloway, we know, encourages ethical copying, and that means you can take an inspiration, take an idea, and you can put your own twist on it. And that really is how YouTube should work, because we want to move on the shoulders of others. We want to advance the medium. We want to add our own take to things. We want to keep serving an audience that we know is interested in certain things. And that's why the consultants who advise us will say, well, this is a great video, can we do a remake of that? Now, it's very important to know that copyright does not protect ideas, it only protects expressions. And this is where things can get a bit uncomfortable. So I work a lot with Driver61. They made this video on the left-hand side, but then comes this other channel with the video on the right. And bearing in mind that copyright protects expressions, there is a question here whether that expression has been quite clearly copied. But I leave that down to you, because ultimately I think it comes down to what viewers are happy with and what viewers will accept. And the very specific point on that is, if it is okay to ethically copy, and that is what you, the viewers, want, then us YouTubers should be doing it more. And that's why you will see more similar videos on YouTube, and while it will feel like a lot of the videos are the same. So let me know what you prefer in the comments. Make sure to subscribe if you want to see more videos like this, and I'll see you next time.